here, I'll go and introduce you to the team. So here, this is Zach. Do
you mind if I videotape?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
I've known him since elementary school.
Nice to meet you, Zach.
He's helped out today.
Pleasure,
Really
Zach.
appreciate it. This is Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
With,
Nice to meet you, sir.
And all
Are
over
you?
the place. So used to the event festivals and everything like that. Back here's our workstation. We're having to be very innovative with what we have lying around.
Hello. Good to see you again.
We've got Justine.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my hands were.
I love it. Organics. You gotta love organics. There we go. Beautiful organics.
All right,
No, okay. Tasneem. I know Tasneem. I don't need to shake your hand because I got organics on them.
And that's
Hi.
LJ right there.
LJ. LJ?
He's with me at HCC.
Oh, HCC. Wonderful. Yeah, we did a biodigester over at HCC back in the day. Yeah. Good to see you. Awesome.
All right, let's get everything, all the food waste collected at the kitchen. We're bringing it back.
Okay. All the food waste collected. Oh, there's the old sink. All right.
Breaking everything down up here. We've got the incinerator moving. We're separating the liquids from the solids. They're helping out. They were doing a cheesecloth. It looks like another form of innovation that's taking place.
Because the cheesecloth clogs with the organics too quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, so we're just what we're doing is we're just adding this layer on it,
Yep.
so we can scoop it out a lot easier.
Yep.
And then cheesecloth is what's gonna just filter it a little bit more. So we
Okay.
just have that cheesecloth a little bit longer. We have another piece. If that one fails, and then we'll be good.
Okay. You know what I've done in the past is I drilled with a 1/4-inch drill bit. I drilled holes in one of the buckets, sat it on top of another, and then just used a little bit of pressure to push that water out.
Squeeze it all out.
Yeah. But see if this works. The only problem I found with this is that these tend to clog themselves up because the plastic
Right.
reseals.
So yeah, using a French press would be better.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Garbage
what
French
we
press.
like to do is that like we use our hands to like
Yeah.
by and then
Hence that.
yeah, and then unclog them. What's a great
It's a labor of love, isn't it? What about, I guess decanting isn't really going to work because there's too many solids that would just drip through.
Decanting.
Decanting where you just sort of pour off the liquid and try to hold back
yeah.
the solids.
No.
Not going to happen.
That's
You
what we were
tried
trying to
that.
do yesterday.
Yeah.
Innovating constantly.
Yep, absolutely.
Food waste right here. This is what they're working on getting all the liquid out of. So they're moving into that.
Feels like it's gonna be pretty good.
So your transfer is grind into a bucket, transfer to here.
This
No.
is food waste. This is what's going into here.
Okay, from here to the incinerator food grinder, down into here, poured through my nice little funnel. It's good that came in handy.
Yes. And then it's
Glad to
going
see.
them, and they're starting to strain through.
Okay, so this bucket goes to be strained, and then once it's strained, you're just moving that barrel over.
Yes, LJ, where are you moving the sludge to? Are you moving back into
So
here?
right now we're just keeping them in the buckets because there's so much water in it. So it's actually like this is like four buckets from out of there. So it's just so much water. Once we get this all the way cleared out, then we're going to be using this one. No, we're going to be using that one for that, and this is going to try to double as another liquid capacity. And then all the solids going to go in there because it's just
Beautiful. And you do have two then, because that's the other one that, wait, one of these is from Rosebud, the other one is that Nick's then?
I believe this.
No, actually, that one's from Rosebud. Yeah, that's the 1 horsepower. This is the 3/4 from Nick. And you're being able to swap them back and forth, or have they overheated?
This one did. That's why we have to put this one up for right now. So that's
Okay.
why we're moving. And we had to actually another form of innovation. This did not have an actual outlet, so we had to
Yeah.
slice a wire.
Yes, yes, they
luckily
don't
we
come with
have-
the outlet, right?
Luckily, we have Zach here. He knows electronics, so moving and shaking on it.
Beautiful. You got a cord from like a lamp or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's guerrilla warfare. That's what we do.
And then I can show you over to the kitchen area over here.
Let me just get a shot of this. But it's very social, isn't it?
yes, it's very social. It's very fun to try to like problem solve out as things are going. That's like one of my favorite things to do. So.
Do you notice, as I've noticed over the past 15 years that I've been doing this, that once you've ground, somehow breaking the cell walls, aerating and hydrolyzing through the grinder makes it so that there's no or almost no odor?
Yeah, I was noticing that. It's not
Right?
a lot of odor, yeah.
And not only that, but you never see flies coming, you never see roaches coming, you never see so-called vermin. They're just not interested because the olfactory cues that they use are macromolecules.
Right.
And by grinding, you're breaking it into micromolecules that don't trigger their interest. So you should never see, even if you like leave it out or pour it on the ground, you should never see vermin and you should never have odor. It oxidizes too quickly.
Interesting.
And that's something to explain to people because they're like, ew, what are you going to leave these sitting here in the sun all day? Like, yeah, the only problem would be down at the bottom where some anaerobia might release some sulfur.
Yes.
But your top layer isn't going to smell. And if you really wanted to make sure it didn't, you grab some browns, some grass clippings or some leaves, and you just toss a 1-inch layer on top, and it acts as a filter for any of those gases that might bubble up.
Yeah.
And you, what?
And you know, like experiencing it like right now, like I didn't smell anything until the liquid was disturbed.
Yeah, right? So it can literally be kept. My wife and I took a bucket of that and we left it in our RV when we went to New York for a month. And the only thing I said before we closed the door, because it was an open bucket, I said, I'm gonna put a handful of soil in, so there's active microbes. And I just chucked a handful of soil. When we came back a month later, no smell, no roaches or flies. And then only when I poured it out, the bottom layer had gone anaerobic and you had a bit of an odor, but nothing to make you vomit. Yeah, it's really that remarkable. And it's fun. Who would have thunk it? You'd never want to do this with unground food waste.
Yeah.
Ugh, it would immediately start going bad immediately. All right.
So we're doing that. We're just gonna go to sleep already. Was prepped beforehand. Otherwise, we would have ended up with a lot more food scraps. But here, we of course have a really busy kitchen going. Right here, we'll see if we have collected anything. Nope, right now because we just cleared it out to move
Right.
everything to the back.
That's so brilliant.
There we are.
So everybody here on the team
They're aware of
is
the bin.
aware of the bin, and they're separating out any plastic, any forks, knives, paper,
So we only ended up with food.
and it's working out. Nobody so far has said, hey, this is too much of a hassle.
Whatsoever.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, head chef, Chef Mike, how's it going?
Hey there, I'm TH. Nice to meet you. I'm the professor at the Patel College of Global Sustainability, who's part of this effort to eliminate food waste from festivals. So we really thank you so much.
We totally comply with that. We totally believe in it. So we've been staying on top of it, me and Chef Mike here.
Marvelous. Thank you, Chef Mike.
Well, thank you.
Really appreciate it. I'm the professor of the class that is doing the research on this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at USF's Patel College of Global Sustainability. And then the incinerators and sinks I brought down from our operation up in Land O'Lakes.
I love that. That's so cool.
Hello, I'm TH. Oh, you don't know what I'm
Nilda. How you
Nilda, pleasure. I'm doing great.
Be on TV?
It'll be on YouTube if it's okay. Our students will all see it, and we really thank you for this. This is one of our students right here, Miguel.
Awesome. Hi, Miguel. How are you?
All right.
This is a dream of ours because for about 15 years, I've been working on this research and advocating that we should be putting food grinders at festivals, getting the ground up food waste, which never stinks, never attracts flies, never creates odors, and then we bring it up to our biodigesters where we turn it into cooking fuel. So we really appreciate it because you're going to keep us in cooking fuel for about a month.
So we totally agree. We totally comply. We believe in that.
Fun's coming up.
Food makes food.
That's it. God bless you.
Nothing is waste.
That's it.
God
That's
gave us
exactly-
everything, so nothing is waste.
Amen.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. All right.
One of the things that I'm interested in, it's on the other side. I've spoken with Tony. He's the bar manager. But right now, they've got these huge vats. So whenever they get the head of the beer, they're currently pouring it off into those vats. And it takes a lot, especially yesterday. This is going to have to be something we do moving forward. But if we're able to collect that spilt beer, and if there's no problem with it going into the compost, beautiful. We have a liquid to help going through the incinerator. So I can take you on over to the bar area.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold on, boy. Now we can rock.
Yeah, I've never tried to see what a 5 to 12% alcohol does to the microorganisms. I mean, obviously it's supposed to kill, which is why beer and wine stop fermenting at a certain point. But at the other hand, if you have a complex enough ecosystem, those alcohols are energy molecules.
They're shut down, but basically these are the troughs that they pour off into. These are the vats that it ends up in.
Okay?
And right now everything's ending up.
Yeah. Just talk. But where are they disposing of it? Where?
Truck.
Oh, okay.
So if we can find a way to recapture that, bring it back to us, that'd be amazing.
But
It just depends on what it does to the microbes. Go ahead.
did you, with the containers where they're currently disposing of it, Nick said there's something with the blue toxic chemical.
That was in the back. That was close to where they're grinding everything up. Those big gray rectangles.
Ah,
So
okay.
that's where everything from the dishwasher station, it's going back into that.
Okay.
So if we didn't have those chemicals, we could also drain off into there.
Yeah.
We were speaking with the Culhane company yesterday. They're currently taking that about 3 times a week in a huge, about 5,000 gallon truck to the port of Tampa after it's been sitting in their septic tanks for a while. So if we're able to recapture that as well, it'd be beautiful. So we got the number of his manager, and we'll see if we can create some sort of collaboration.
I love that. Yeah, this is really a first as far as I've seen anywhere. Thank you, Chef Mike. Appreciate your help with this.
And one of the things that we tried is we have the fan here, which we were hoping that we might be able to get some condensate out of, but when we opened it up, we weren't really getting anything out of it. But when I used to work in a lab, it took a couple days before we were actually getting any sort of water. So, and then Nick was concerned about any heavy metals that were possibly going to be part of that. But these are the tanks that you were asking about over here.
Oh, these on the ground here. All right, so all that spent beer.
No, this is all from the dishwasher station.
Okay.
So you'll see this tube that had to be connected to all of them.
Yep, I see it going down in there. And you're saying these have that chemical disinfectant in them?
That it has this guy in it here, right next to your foot.
Aha. Let's see what this contains. Low temp sanitizer. Can you hold this for a second? Because I'm gonna have to put on my glasses. Active ingredients: sodium hypochlorite. That's bleach. And then there's 92% other, which they don't say. Okay, so it's toxic, obviously, to microbes because it's bleach. However, sodium hypochlorite will break into salt, sodium chloride, and water, because that's ultimately what it is. It's a rearrangement of the chloride molecule. So I suppose once it does its damage, it can obviously be treated and become salt water, basically. But yeah, I wouldn't be throwing that in a biodigester because it would kill everything.
Yes.
And that is really because they want to avoid possible odor. And the thing that's ironic is that when we use the InSinkerator, like if this sink had a grinder on it and one was grinding up all the food turbulently, adding oxygen to it, and then you put a bubbling stone, and we've done this, then the sulfur oxidizes and the odors disappear. Hello, I'm TH. Glenn, nice to meet you. Thank you for your wonderful service here. I know this is a hot day to be doing that. This is David?
Yep.
Hi, David. I'm TH. My hand is a little dirty too, but nice to meet you. I'm the professor, the mad professor whose students like Miguel are trying to save the world by dealing with water waste and food waste and turning it from a bad into a good. So we really appreciate your help with that.
Yeah, I worked at Deer Valley in Park City, and almost we had like 20 compost bins
No kidding.
every day that we were just.
Who was hauling them? Were they IBC totes that were being taken away, or what did they look like? Did they were on wheels? Or I'm just curious
they
the
were on
logistics.
wheels. They were like trash. They were
Regular tote.
yeah. But they were specialty for compost.
Beautiful. Yeah, doesn't that feel good knowing that your food is going to become food? That's marvelous. So okay, so this is how quickly do these fill up?
What was it, David? About a couple hours for these guys to fill up with constant dishwashing? Because yesterday was very busy.
Wow, then they have to be hauled off and new ones put in?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Prior
heavy.
to opening or after hours.
Okay.
Get all pumped out.
Wow, so three is a good amount for a day? Oh, 4. So 4 will work for a day, and then
First day we didn't have too much attendance. I think we filled up 2.
Okay.
Yesterday we were struggling, so I think that we had maybe 1.5 first day, another half. Yeah, and then they pumped out last night because everything was completely full. So now we've got empty containers again.
Well, they come with a pump like a septic truck that comes with a pump, and then they pump them out. And so there's no trap then for food particles. Like those food particles there, they're just going down the sink into it.
Is that correct? Just food is currently going down the drain? Everything that's like being scraped from these pans?
No, so what we are doing, we have, so like this, I'm going to take my, but we're using stoppers to.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then you're scooping it out.
Yeah.
And where's that getting thrown?
Just the trash.
Just trash. Because you could put that right into that sink right there.
Oh.
Yeah, we're grinding it all up.
If we can get all of it, that would be tremendous. But I don't want to add more burden to your work. But if you're going to be bringing it out anyway, if you want to put it in a little bucket here and then they can throw it into that, then nothing has to go to trash, and then you have a much cleaner trash thing. Marvelous. And the soaps are fine. The biodigesters handle soaps. They don't handle bleach. They don't handle, antibacterials. A regular soap, it interacts, as you know, with the lipid fraction, and then with the water, and then it is used up. The soap's hydrophilic and hydrophobic ends are sort of like capped, and so then the microbes eat the soap.
So just in that single.
Yeah, or put it in a bucket and we can make it easier.
There's not going to be much.
Okay. Okay, thank you. This is exciting because this, we think, is the first time, we don't know in the world, of course, the world's a big place, but we think this is the first time in the United States when this solution has been experimented with. Yeah. And it's just a simple garbage disposal. And if we had the haulage, we wouldn't have to de-water, but because we don't have the capacity to we're trying to bring as much de-watered stuff, and we're feeding it to a biodigester. Yeah, and then we make cooking fuel out of it.
You know what this needs? Remember the thing for like the lettuce that you press and it spins?
Yes, that's a de-waterer. In fact, Incinerator makes a model called the waste